you know? And I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. Welcome to Lock-In Game Reviews, where we talk about games I ain't played yet. And this is one of the games I wanted to talk about. I don't know if anybody know about this game. I ain't even know about it because I think it's still in development. I don't know. It's still in development. I don't know. A gameplay demo. I don't know. But man, when I saw the gameplay to this, I was like, what in the hell? Why is this game not being promoted? Like, why nobody talking about this game? It's called Project Gray. Had a gameplay demo, which y'all see on the screen. And bro, this Indian / Mexican is a monster. Let me tell you why. This nigga attacks is crazy. First to start off in the game, we start off with stress. We start off coming out this boy with a whole bunch of stuff going on. So all these enemies start respawning, and he start beating the nigga with a whole bone, nigga. I guess what I guess that's what it is, a goddamn bone with a bead on his motherfucker. He started beating breaks off this nigga, and these alien niggas started attacking him and stuff. I said, what in the world is this? And I mean, he just murking him with this bone. I don't know what he carrying. I mean, he is murking. So, and the other dude had the bone too. He had this like bead on the front of, and I mean, they just going at it, bro, going at it. Then this nigga started coming down out the ship, just murking niggas, and a bigger boss. And I'm like, yo, and the dodging in this game is so clean, and the you know, I'm like, damn, how the hell do he see? Then he had this nigga floating in the air. I'm like, yo, cuz was floating in the air while he fighting one. Then Big Boss come try to slang this little big, whatever it is, tenfold wooden spoon in his motherfucker. So he destroyed the first guy and stuff. And I'm like, dang, can we use the arrow on his back and stuff? And they started double teaming him, cuz like everybody was just running up on cuz. And I'm like, yo. and this game was so particular different. I'm like, dang, why nobody talking about this? Project Gray is something different. And the combat system is very different too. And I'm like, yo, how the heck? And I mean, he got stomped by this nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. He got stomped. I'm like, I know his lifeline at 50 after that hit. And he just got up like it was nothing. I'm like, yo, that can't be realistic. Cuz just got beat with a whole African hammer bullseye, whatever this nigga was just different. And I'm looking at the gameplay as more if I watch it. I was like, yo, the combat is just based on dodging and swinging. So without the dodging, you can't really damage anything. So he got this charge up mode on some God of War shit. Like, speaking of God of War, I gotta beat that game too. I ain't finished it. So I might start over and play that too. Like, man, there's so many games I'm about to start live streaming because it ain't funny. But when I look at this in the instance, I'm like, yo, this is different. This cuz just took old Big Boss. I started beating the brakes off of him with the bone, and I'm like, cuz, slow down, let me get. Then this nigga, the ship just kept bringing people out the ground or something. I don't know what this ship was doing. But overall, I'm like, yo, can we use the arrow? And I'm like, yeah, do we get it? But this nigga zip line to the thing and started climbing. I said, yo, this Indian nigga is all cold / Mexican. So this nigga just zip lining and shit. I mean, he just, you point your hand and he just got this robotic arm that he just zip line to it. And you know, you could stop yourself from hitting it. And he just climbing up the ship. He just climbing up. And I'm like, yo, this shit is sweet as fuck. Why ain't nobody talking about this game? What? That's what I'm saying, boy. Yeah, if you're a gamer, like, if you really want to take your gaming to the next level, which I'm about to do, I'm really about to experiment into these games. Like, some of these games that come out, which is, for example, Project Gray, which we know nothing about. I was like, why ain't nobody talking about this? Why ain't nobody letting people know about this game? This is sweet as fuck. And I'm like, what's going on? Cause zip lining with the robotic arm and shit, climbing up shit. I'm like, yo, why ain't nobody talking about this game? But the more and more I watched the trailer, the more I was trying to understand it. And I'm like, yo, this is pretty sweet, bro. we really need to start getting into these people creating these games, man, or we just tripping. Like 2K, Madden, and all that stuff is dead. These dudes is coming out with some stuff. And the complexity of this, trying to get across the ship, and they, you know, unloading more enemies and stuff. And I'm like, yo, what? Like, this ship is crazy. And you're trying to get on the ship. I think that's what he's trying to do. And the more I watched, I was trying to understand, like, what the fuck is he trying to do? But this robotic arm just had me done, because he had just zip line and shit. And it wasn't even a zip line. It just retract him to the area that he was trying to get into. So I guess you working your way on the ship to attack some type of enemy. So I'm trying to figure out, is he the protagonist or what? Like, where is this going? Because I'm like, okay, you zip line and everything, but where are we going with this? Now we in the ship. Now we crawling through a dirty pussy. I don't know, but it was crazy. So we on the ship and stuff, and I'm like, okay, it's getting a little bit, you know, hectic and stuff. But the more and more I paid attention to this game, the more and more I tried to realize, like, where is this going? And it's a big boss on the ship you gotta fight, and cuz getting thrown like it's no tomorrow. And this game is really based on dodging and concentration. I hate to say it, because if you dodge the wrong way, you getting jacked up for real, like for real. It ain't no way around it, because the dodging and the electricity this nigga was throwing off was crazy as heck. I mean, ridiculous. So the more and more he fight this boss, the more and more he putting up guards and using electricity in the ship to attack you. And I'm thinking, like, damn, all we got is to dodge. And I'm like, damn, we ain't got no projectiles. No, we can't use this arrow. We like, what the hell? And he just kept lifting cuz up off the ground for no apparent reason. So more and more I'm starting to realize, I'm like, dang, this game is really based on dodging, attacking, dodging, attacking. I'm like, oh God, that's going to be so boring. But I love I'm loving where the story is going and how the graphics are. And I guess that's what keeps you in tune. But man, this nigga can take a beating. I ain't gonna hold you, because shit, you ain't really got no projectiles. You got the one shield, the weapon that he has, but there's nothing you can shoot at him, keep him at bay, or stun him. But you're taking so much damage at the same time. So how do you take this into consideration on how this person is going to be? So I'm like, damn, this is just getting deep. It's a pretty long trailer. It's about 16 minutes. I might have a lot in here, but you can go type in Project Gray and go watch the gameplay demo. A lot of people's not talking about this game. It is very out cold. I'm not gonna hold you. Then you can do so much as far as combat wise, but I hate that the diving and hit aspect of it. It works. It's just I wish we had some projectiles. I guess that's further in the game that you get more content with the game that you play and you understand where it goes. So that just comes into play too as well. So we gotta look at that situation. So that's pretty much it, man. If you want to watch the rest of the whole gameplay trailer, I got most of it in here, but the full gameplay trailer is around 16 minutes. I ain't trying to keep y'all that long. So it's already a lengthy video as it is. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please go check out Project Gray. This is a gameplay demo. You can go check out the full gameplay. I thought it was a really good game to let you guys know about and we can get into, because we ain't played nothing. So we gonna play some different stuff. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video.